Yo, how's everybody's Friday going? I got this echo in my head. There we go. Do that. Hope y'all having a good, blessed Friday. Johnny Sanders, how you doing? Hope you been good, man. Hope you been good. I'm shaking up a drink with some Mio in it. All right. So, welcome to the confirmation. This is where we're gonna go over tickers that confirmed over this week. But in this instance, we had no Friday, so we didn't get any confirmation alerts from the Discord. So I'm doing those for you manually. Miss At the Money, how you doing? Man, what is this music? No. Yeah, all right, I'll play this, I guess. All right. So I'm gonna go through the daily alerts first on the supplies being conquered, since those were the last ones that we had. And I'm actually writing the tickers down before I put them on the list. Michi, hey, you about to be coach next? You thought I was playing? Nope. Misha, how you doing? Kevin Ivy, what how you do? Let's see, we got TXN. This is one of my favorite ones. TXN moves a lot. Jose, how you doing, my man? Sir Hilltop. TXN and Hims, the only ones that's got over, and the dollar. I ain't gonna look at the dollar though. Tabby, SLC, how you doing? I'm gonna find a shorter name to call you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, just off your YouTube name. And you probably got like a simple name in the Discord, and I just don't know it. Pascal, how you doing, man? Bolau, how you doing? All right, so I'm gonna go to the swing alerts. Oh, they not gonna ping. Yesterday at, okay, Qualcomm. That's a good one. I know my boy Wavy Wolf called that out. Yes, sir. Moderna, I already put a trade plan out on them. AVGO. Hood got a 2-week inverse arc. Hood and Upstart. WDC, I got you. All right, I got this little written down list. So is y'all can see that some rotation is going into these banks off of these alerts. Because I know Affirm was going a little crazy yesterday, and then these some of the ones I saw yesterday. Before I went to bed. So just So here's Affirm with my old trade plan on it. As you can see, it already hit TP3 and beyond, and then swept, buy side swept. So we might be looking at them again for this next push up. That's a foot stomp right there. I'm saying it without saying it. I'm gonna do that. Get these alerts up out of here. All right, so I'm gonna look at the sector rotation first before we go through, and then because the futures traded today, and I believe they finished red. Yep, but not by that much. So I'm gonna negate that one today. All right, let me put this list in. TXN, Hims, Qualcomm, Hood, Upstart, And WDC, MU looks crazy, by the way. Michi, I see you think like I think, because I was telling Sean today at work that Kill, I was like, hey man, Kill finna go, man. He like, yeah, it look good. It got a buy side sweep though. Look at GFS and Onto. Damn, okay, type today, bro. Been a long day at work. I'm running out for 2 hours of sleep. I just want y'all to know that. All right. So I'm gonna go to the market rotation over here. Let's see. So I'm gonna go in the week. I'm gonna go weekly. Just to get a broader picture. All right. Hey, take look. Communications don't. Ooh. Oh, we got some sectors that got some breakouts. All right. All right. So just from a quick glance, 4 sectors really only stick out so far. That'll be tech, biotech, industrials, finance. Yeah, those are only 4. I mean, healthcare looks decent too. So healthcare just got the breaker structure with a pullback. So I like healthcare too. All right. Oh man, I ain't take off the other ones. I was gonna start it. All right, there we go. All right, starting off with the overall market. On the monthly, we look pretty good. Just a minor pullback to the WTMA on the monthly. And we rejected that down move. Basically, sell side liquidity sweep. Looking at the week, last week we did a retest of the 12 MA. And then we pulled down to this previous day low, which was around 738, and then rejected that down move. But with the futures closing down today on the half session, this has a possibility of gapping down. Oh, what size is this monitor? I think it's like a 34 widescreen. It's a gaming monitor. So looking at the daily, we got a fresh inverse arc. Floater off the rip with a pullback straight to the WTMA on FOMC day. And then a retest of the 12. So right now we're in a good spot where we can just, continue the up move, but we also can break down. Shadows, how you doing? Ultra zoom out. Wait, is it John small? Is it Get you some rest after live? Oh man, after this live, I'm crashing on the couch. I'm not even gonna get to the bed. All right, so for the Qs, looking like the same predicament, but we didn't retest the 12 on the daily. So this is the monthly. Ooh, I like this. This is the monthly chart for QQQ. As you can see, I got so many alarms over here. Hey, I'll be trying to day trade them. Let me get this up out of here, man. Yeah, here we go. So monthly looks good. It rejected the down move for sure. Looking at the week, last week we got the 12 retest with this fair value gap. We're still trading inside of the WTMA and the 12, which, I mean, it's all right as long as we're still trending upward. Right now we need to close above this previous month high, which is the top of this candle at 741.63 to continue higher. We did get a buy side sweep right after this month did start though, so that's decent. Inverse arc, floater. It didn't go all the way up to the order block, but it did tap into it a little bit, and then it started to sweep back down to it started to sell off towards FOMC day, and the rates were hawkish in the future, so be on lookout for some discounts. But the way it's looking, the market does not want to go lower, especially with that, Iran peace deal. That's the only reason why we technically went up yesterday. Intel was like one of the, standalone tickers that would have ran anyway. I'm gonna go into hood. Oh my hood is crazy. All right, so looking at the month. Oh, IonQ is buying Skywater Technology. Ooh, dang. Uh-oh. Man, hey, quantum is the way to go right now. It's like it's where you load up your positions on quantum, because I think they sold off pretty good. I still got my RGTI leak. It's been in the money so long, I ain't even looked at it in last week. So looking at the monthly on hood, I can tell you now that we got an inverse arc on the 2 week or the 1 week. Right now we're above the WTMA and the 12, so this is going to be a 12 EMA reclaim, 12 EMA cloud reclaim, and if we continue higher, it'll reclaim the WTMA. So there goes that arc that I was talking about on the 2 week, and on the 1 week we are well above. We just got a change of character 3 weeks ago with 2 pullbacks, so this gave you a position. This gave you a opportunity to get in, because at this time we had low VRVP nodes over here on the side. I'll line this up just to show you. Then I'm gonna go into replay just to show you further that we had empty VRVP nodes in this area where price accelerated. Oh, VRVP don't work in replay like that. That's trash. Ooh. But yeah. All right, so looking at the week, we got an extended floating candle right now, and you already, if you notice that we got some more taped off VRVP nodes right here, and we closed above this high area, this high node area. So this was more than likely a trigger that needed to be closed, and we closed above it. So now we're in the realm of going up to 115 and possibly 119. Hey, yep, I just said that. Order block right here we're currently inside of. We are in the midway of it. It already swept once, but we're just in the middle of it. So I do not advise just blindly getting into Robinhood right here. Wait till it clear this order block and possibly this historical resistance, and then play it to the top of this order block. Inbis, insane. I swing traded them Thursday to Friday and closed a day trade on them yesterday. My mouse is about to die. Hold up. That's crazy. I just changed the battery. Uh-oh. Row raggy. Let's see. There we go. All right, so Inbis, super crazy parabolic move. And just to prove that the WTMA cloud holds its weight, you can see once we pass that WTMA cloud on the monthly time frame, we had an instant breakout, change of character, pull back to that change of character level, 12 MA retest, and parabolic boom. Everybody follow me? Everybody follow me? Anybody got some questions? I don't want to feel like I'm going too fast, but I can't really sense how fast I'm talking because I got 2 hours of sleep. And moving right along. So on the weekly, we got a WTMA tap on the weekly time frame. As you can see, blue skies on NBIS. The more NVIDIA mentions them, the more they will probably go parabolic. So I wouldn't look at this move as super extended. However, I mean, we are, we still holding the trend. Don't fight the trend. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just utilize the wolf chart, get in your entry, and you can ride the wave. Here go that breaker structure right here. This is what I mean by we were continuing the trend. So Wednesday, we got a fresh breaker structure. That's when I entered a 300 call right before the bell, 30 seconds before the bell. Gapped up to 298. I got out of that immediately because in this situation, this was a buy side liquidity sweep. And when you get that buy side liquidity sweep, the price is just gonna crash down. And then at the end of the day, around 1:15, I think I showed Anthony in a Discord. I was looking at the daily only. So I had a fresh WTMA, all floating candles. And we came down to this breaker structure area. I didn't even go down to the smaller time frames and entered a 280 call and made about $300 off of that, because as soon as it touched this level, it rejected the down move and popped up instantly. So this is a break and retest pattern that I teach all the time. So you got this level here, got the break, and then a retest. Then a retest, and then a spike. So definitely keep NBIS on your watch list because it can continue up. I feel like I'm in an elevator, man. Let me change this music. Jeez. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Some up tempo. Mess around and fall asleep on stream. All right, Intel. The star child right now went up 10% yesterday. You can see that the trend, the parabolic move really just began. It's only a 3-month-old move, but a 2.5-month-old move. Looking at the weekly, last week we tested into that 12 EMA cloud. This week, all we did was we just dropped down to, let's see where this level coincides. Yep, right there. So I'm going to highlight this and show you the correlation. Boom, and we'll go back to the week. Yep, there it is, right there. So this low of this candle was the support in this case. So we came down, it went under it, swept it. Then the next week, tapped it once again, and then spiked up last week. So right now we're building, we got a pretty good base on Intel, and the more good news that flows into them, the more Intel can go. So we just got a fresh change of character 3 days ago. 4 days ago? Was this Monday? Yeah, on Monday, we got the pullback that we needed. 2 days, 2 down days, to get in your position. And then, Thursday, yesterday, we just conquered a 1 day supply area that was right here. And we closed above the WTMA cloud. So Intel can go parabolic from here. Last time we closed over this WTMA cloud, it did this. So the more they announce government backing, the more Intel will surge. HIMS, yeah, I like this one. It's a fresh one. So HIMS right now, currently on the monthly time frame, we're reclaiming the 12 EMA. I prefer that we reclaim this 12 EMA cloud area right here on the monthly, and then we enter the empty nose area right here, so we can accelerate up to about $44. Looking at the 2 week, that 2 week looks immaculate. Textbook inverse art. You got the sweep up here, pull back, and then boom. All right, so now we're pressing up against the bottom of a order block. I guess Marcy in the house. Marcy, how you doing? Hey man, hey, days be rough when you got the internet, man. Hope everything been good your way. So for the weekly, we just printed a fresh change of character. So that's telling us that the trend that it was currently having, this huge downtrend, is reversing. So we probably had a change of character somewhere down here first on a lower time frame, and now we're having it on the weekly, which is one of the stronger change of characters. So now what you want to wait for is a pullback back to this change of character area, or path B is going straight up to this liquidity at 41 bucks on the weekly time frame, and then it buy side sweeping. So price can just surge right past it, probably hit this WTMA cloud, and then reject and come back down. So be on lookout and build a trade plan both ways for Hood. I like the day chart. Yeah, we probably gonna get that sweep first at the top. So looking at the daily, ooh. So let me look at the 3-day because it closed over a trigger. Oh, nope, we got 2 more days. Okay, so we got 2 more days on a 3-day trigger. So that's Tuesday when it closes. Prepare for a buy side sweep just in case, because I have seen this pattern before a lot where price would gap up and make a Marabozu candle above the trigger, and then that next week it just sells all of it off, or comes back down just to retest this top of this trigger level. Yep. Yeah, Jose. Yes, sir. I'm trying to put this at the top because why is this above? Come on, man. There we go. Now you can see the candles. So looking at the daily. All right, so Jose, this is a good teaching lesson right here, right? I'm glad you said Black Wolf told you that. So let me see. I want to phrase it right. I want to phrase it perfectly. All right, so if you get a super crazy run up super fast and it leaves the 12, what is more likely to happen once it gets over that? If you're leaving the 12 behind, yeah, that's how I want to ask it. Yeah. What's more likely to happen? Oh, Jose, I'm asking you, by the way. Yeah, okay. Hey, my bad. I just wanted to show the new guy something. My bad. But yeah, so if you run off on the 12 past resistance so fast, that pullback is going to be a violent pullback. So I'm going to be with you when that thing starts to consolidate or pull back and the 12 EMA catches up to it, because at that point we're in A+ range. Straight to 40 we go. And then that's a daily trigger. And then we just wait on the buy side sweep there. And then we extend this out. We're going to extend this out. Catch that order block over there. And then we play this range to this range. So I'm with you. Yep. Good stuff. Qualcomm. I like this chart a lot because it's a break and retest on a monthly, which is crazy. All right, so dude, this is my favorite pattern, I think, man. D Clark, how you doing? All right, so on the monthly, last month you got last 2 months you got crazy candles on Qualcomm. It's been in hibernation for I don't know how many months. All right, so you got this super strong, push up. We got a 12 over the WTMA cloud, a 12 over the WTMA cloud on the monthly. So I'm gonna be leaning heavy on Qualcomm in the coming weeks. So you got a 12 over the WTMA cloud, you got a WTMA over the WTMA cloud, and you're above the 200. And you got a fresh breaker structure, and you almost had a level 3 candle with this month, but it tapped the line. But right now, next month it's looking like a guaranteed level 3 candle unless this thing comes all the way back down and just retraces back. So next month for sure is looking hella good for Qualcomm. And we got this month trigger that was closed too. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yep, there it is. What's this, 2 week? Yep. I knew it. All right, so for the 2 week chart, I like this one. So this is the power of the WTMA right here. So right here you had this 2 week trigger right here that sat here since June of 2024. All right, price came down, just consolidate. It had one buy side sweep. That was them announcing their chip, the AI chip they was gonna develop, and then it immediately crashed all the way back down past the 200 to historical support and to a 2 week hidden demand shelf. I behoove you, whoever hasn't taken one of Sean's classes, to take a class so you can see these hidden order blocks. Because if you don't see them, you're just gonna be like, oh man, price ain't gonna respect that historical support. And then you don't know that this freaking hidden order block down here, you're gonna get smacked up when you try to get in puts. Right at the 200 and at this order block. So you got a fresh inverse here. You got a 12 break, WTMA break over the WTMA cloud. Huge fair value gap, change of character, buy side sweep, and pull back to this fair value gap. And you can tell that the fair value gap really hasn't been dug into because this is the last spot that it went down to 4 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago. So it literally touched the WTMA, and popped back up. The week don't really look that impressive, but I'm pretty sure the daily will, because you're gonna have a fresh inverse arc. Yep. All right, so yeah, hey, build a trade plan for Qualcomm, please. Hymns, please. I would, hit on my desk, but it might knock some sound out because this Go XLR is pretty finicky. So, please build some top-down analysis with Black Wolf on Qualcomm. And actually, Michi, I'll be looking forward to seeing your trade plan in the trading room and in the Wolf Empire. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just fast track you. No, we're gonna slowly merge you into that instructor lane. So I appreciate it. The Wolf Empire would too, and the trading room would as well. So, daily fresh inverse arc, 12 reclaim, immaculate. This right here is hey man, smart money is here, and off of a fair value gap. So this fair value gap is holding its weight immediately. So Qualcomm looks extremely good. I am going to start ranking these things. Oh man, Intel, man, ooh-wee. I'm gonna have to rank these off stream after I run all my plans on them. Then I'm gonna ask Black Wolf to rank them. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Upstart, let's see. So Upstart hasn't started their recovery yet. Well, they tried to. So right now they're just trying to form a bottom. You guys just change the character with after change the character, you're gonna get that pullback. So with this inverted pullback, we want to see us reclaim this 12 EMA on the monthly time frame. Looking at the 2-week fresh inverse arc right above a 2-week demand. I would rather price come down to this 2-week demand, but it don't look like it want to. I mean, I'm not gonna complain if it don't, because what I already see is if I line this order block up with this demand, soon as prices get over 35 bucks, it can accelerate up to 45, 46, like fast. And that's on the 2-week time frame. So when you build out your trade plan, make sure you got some time if you do get into Upstart. Now, I don't like the weekly. Actually, we might come back down to this trigger now. You see where that hidden demand shelf at? That's crazy. Look at that. It came down, swept it to the penny almost, and then popped up. That's crazy. So on the weekly don't look as bullish as the 2-week because it's more noise than the 2-week. So it looks like that price action wants to round down one more time and probably come down to either the strong low or that 2-week trigger that we saw on the 2-week time frame. And then once we get a sweep off of that, that's when that aggressive move will start. Because last time it came down to this area, price surged. Like, what's this? 1, 2, 3 red weeks and a crap ton of green ones. So let's see. 60 bucks in 13 weeks, 91 days. So that's one of your this is like 3-month contract. Boom. Quadruple the portfolio. All right, and then on the daily, Upstart looks all right, but it's definitely about to get hit by this 200 and this hidden supply shelf or this 3-day trigger. So what I'm thinking Upstart can do is go all the way up and start to sweep in this area right here at 35, and then start to go all the way up to 36, and then start to sweep once it gets around that 36 area. And then it'll reset. It'll come back down. It'll either retest this and pop back up, or it'll go right on back down here to this swing order block and then pop back up. Because we have a strong, extremely strong base for Upstart down here. Let's see. Apple. Oh yeah, I see it. You. Hey, don't lean too heavy on that bear flag. Don't lean too heavy, please. Oh man, ooh man, I put the arrow there. Man, let me keep that right there. All right, so Apple's still in that channel that I probably marked out like 3-4 weeks ago that I deleted the daggone channels too, but I don't know why I clean my chart so often. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go right here. I might have to straighten up the top line more than anything. But you get the gist. Boom, boom, boom. I'm not even gonna try to perfect it right now. That'll be for the Discord. So for the monthly, looks good. It's retesting the WTMA. On this previous month. What is that? Previous month. Oh no, that can't be the month high because it's the last month high. Well, this is the high of this candle right here. So it's trying to form a base right here at the top of 288.62. It rejected off of that and then it popped back up to 298. Looking at the 2-week, oh, there it is. WTMA retest. Boop. So we just got a break of structure. We got a 2-week supply that was conquered with an extension up, then the drop, which is AKA a buy side liquidity sweep. Looking at the weekly, we can come down. I think we're gonna come down right around here at 280. But we'll see. Because price is about to press up against this this vacuum area. And once price can get over 301, it could just run up to 309 like extremely fast. And you'll be like, man, why Apple moving so fast? And then on the daily, we got an inverse arc. The beginning of one anyway. So what I do like about Apple's chart right here is that it didn't make the immediate push up and then pull back. It kind of gradually grinded up and then rejected at the 12. And now we printed a doji yesterday. So basically this is just a pause candle. So now Apple is in indecision. Either we come back down and retest this WTMA on the daily at around 292, or we crash and burn to the 200, which I highly doubt. Or since we're so close to this empty node area, this 300, 301 area can just catapult this thing 309, 310. But we definitely need that 12 EMA reclaim first, which is not far away. It's like a couple cents off, maybe $1. All right, for all y'all high rollers, man, I had this thing liquidity mapped. Hey, let me take that off, cause I can't be showing all that. All right. So on the weekly, now on the monthly, it's up $215. So you know, WDC doing memory things. 3 week look good, 2 week look good. Weekly looks good. Got a buy side sweep at around 800. What's the top of this? 799.87. That's crazy. 13 cents away. All right, 3 day looks good. Wait, let me go back to that 3 day. So right now we opened at the fair value gap, popped up for the sweep, and then pulled back. So we closed above the last month's high, which is good in WDC's case. Now, this is a 3 day candle. You got 2 more days in 22 hours on this candle. So this candle closes on Tuesday. So you gotta watch out for that. Fresh breaker structure. No pullback to this breaker structure, by the way. So keep that in mind. And you got this buy side liquidity sweep forming now. So I'm pretty sure if I put some fibs on it. Oh, right here. Yep. That's crazy. Watch this. I want to see if I still got it. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Man, come on, man. Yeah. So, fib and fib holds true. We got a liquidity sweep at around 800. Pull back down to this liquidity level under 753.57. Man, that was a word. 753.57. And held its previous day high. So right now, I would, and before entering WDC, I would wait for a pullback, but you know how these memory stocks go. They might pull back in pre-market and then gap up when the market opens. So yeah, like $50 at a time. So you know how they go. Completely different story for MU. All right, so bouncing off of a fair value gap on the monthly time frame. Price is at 1133. This thing is insane. Like, bro, I know we got a memory shortage, but bro, when they gonna think we gonna actually catch up with them orders though? Cause I heard they had 2026 orders already done before 2026 started in like November. So I'm pretty sure 2027 orders are already filled. Two weeks still got floater candles. 3 week got floater candles. Jeez. This week was a floater candle. This week went up $152 alone. All right, there we here we go. Ooh, man. Yeah, so MU just got a fresh breaker structure yesterday. Last breaker structure they had was this. And I don't know. I ain't no rocket scientist. But if I saw this same pattern, back to back, I would assume that price probably gonna do the same thing. Especially with this shortage ain't going anywhere no time soon. So do a top down on MU if you got the funds, cause I ain't got it like that yet, boss. Cypher. Oh yeah. He said 29. Anything was just at 25 when I seen it. Oh man. Oh yeah. Okay. I see you, Michi. Yeah, I want to see this trade playing. Now. And I'm gonna put it in the general chat. I'm gonna put it in my Black Wolf and translate it to plain English for all the non-wolfers and both communities get it. Yeah. So on the monthly, we got a fresh breaker structure, but it hasn't closed yet. So we got about 10 more days. I'm pretty confident, if nothing jumps off. Actually, I'm not even gonna say it because every time I spoke it on stream, it happened. Never mind. We have a pending breaker structure on the monthly time frame. For the weekly, we just conquered a supply zone at a weak supply area. I'm pretty sure it's right here though. Let's see if it's right there. Yep. Boom. Yep. Okay. So boom, we just closed over that. So now what we wait for, if you're already in it, you're good. Just manage the trade. But if you're not in it yet, wait for a weekly pullback, a red week, or actually a couple of red days. Let it confirm itself on like the 2 hour or the 4 hour, and then you can enter, and then it'll continue up. As you can see right here, these last 3 days right here, price will open up at the bottom and pop up, and then just reject. Pop up, reject. Pop up, reject. So now we actually had a real move after that Fed meeting, after the dot plot. That's when we had the real move. Now we got a daily breaker structure, a fresh breaker structure on the daily time frame, which is good. Off of an inverse arc. Oh man, hey Michi, you on to something? Off of a inverse arc, straight up floater candles. That's 4 floating candles. Breaker structure. 12 EMA breaking the WTMA cloud. Hold on, let me look at the week. Let me see if the week breaking. Oh my God. And the week is breaking the WTMA cloud as well. That is what you call alignment, which is letter A in the stack method, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. It's crazy how all that tie up. Got my contracts picked out. Oh, drop the plan. So yeah, daily looks extremely good. Fresh breaker structure. So this is what I'm hoping for right here. So you got this, last time you got a breaker structure. You got a sweep and then a pop-up and then the pullback to stabilize itself and then rocket ship. So that's what I'm waiting on. Man. Yeah, and those contracts are cheap. All right, Keel, I already showed Sean this one today, and he was like, man, yeah, it looked good. So, looking at the month, nothing, not too shabby. You got empty nose ahead. I think it had like a 2-week trigger or something. Yep, there it is. No, 3-week trigger. So, a 3-week trigger over 660. And once we get over that, that's when price can, start accelerating. I'm gonna line that up with that last high. And then you're gonna see these nodes. Yeah, nodes just taper off completely. So this is an illiquid area. So that means, hey man, ain't nobody trying to stop you from, getting in right here and riding it all the way up to 950. So that's gonna be easy. Weekly time frame still got that same three week trigger. I'm gonna incorporate all of this volume over here just so the VRVP will be a little more accurate. And as you can see, it is still tapered off because nothing's up here but really wicks. This is the only real volume in this area right here, and everything else is wicks. So that's extremely good. 3-day got the same trigger. Everything has the same trigger on this. When does that 3 week end? That is the question. Let's see. Oh, of course it ain't got the countdown thing now. So 10 days. Oh, it ain't even showing the weeks now. Huh. That's weird. Well, we'll do the calculation when the 3 weeks started and when they end. It's a good chart. Rocket Lab. Ooh. See it. I see the vision. So I had a friend who got Rocket Lab shares at $20. They hit $70. He said, "Yo, Q, should I sell them?" No. I'm like, how much you pay for them? 20 a share. Hold them. he was like, why? I was like, bro, what are you selling them for? The stock is pretty new. It's 2021. He's like, man, I don't know, man. I said, bro, before you know it, it'll hit 100. 2 weeks after I told him that it hit 100 and beyond, he was like, man, I'm glad I didn't sell them, man. Bro, come on now. 2 week breaking retest off of a fair value gap and this breaker structure level. Ooh, that's good. All right. Let's see what that one. Did the one have? No, it didn't have a WT make cloud. All right, okay. Weekly looks decent. Now it is trying to pull back a little more. We got an arc forming, but we're on top of this fair value gap. So what I'm thinking is going to happen in this area is some compression, because every time it might hit this fair value gap, it's going to, just, ping pong in between itself. Well, between these fair value gaps until that compression builds up and then pops up. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen there. On the weekly, on the daily, we got a fresh inverse arc with a liquidity sweep off the WTMA, and then we got empty nodes ahead of us. So I'm thinking we're going to hit this node area of like 125 and then start that ping pong action that I was referring to, and then price is just going to compress until it does something like this that it did the last time before it popped. Oh yeah, hey man, I'm telling you, man. I wondered what Sats did. I'll look at that later though. Let's see, Onto. I never even heard of this. Onto Innovation. Let me go to the monthly. Ooh. Good chart. Hey, same pattern I teach every time. I think this pattern is autonomous. So look, you got this. You had this trigger right here, which was an order block. You got the pullback, fresh inverse arc, lock candle, floater, 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 floater. Change of character, break. It broke that trigger on the 1 month right here. That's what the little dash line is. And then you had the immediate pullback. Boom. Straight to this level right here, which is where the breakout occurred. Now you got this fair value gap holding it above. So now, as soon as this month closed, it gapped down just a little bit and then spiked up immediately. Same pattern. I like it. 2-week look good. Let's see. The week gonna have a fresh invert. Yep, there it is. It's a thin one too. All right, so you got a fresh breaker structure last week with the retest this week. Fair value gap formed. Yeah, this is bullish. Top down on Anto. Top down on Anto. Yeah, that look good. I can already see it's forming that little. Let me see. I'm gonna go to 2 hours. Yep, there it is. Hee hee. I can see it. Boom, boom, boom. There it is right there. Bow. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's a good chart. It's a good chart. It's trying to hold this fair value gap now. It dug into it twice, but it didn't waver. So right now, it gapped up and then pulled back to it again. So what I'm looking for on Anto might be a 2-hour trigger. Let's see. Might be a 2. I'll be surprised if it was a 3. Oh, it is a 3. Okay. So we got a fresh inverse arc on the 3-hour time frame, and then you're gonna have a buy side sweep here at around 345 and a slight pullback or a break and retest and then go. GFS. I don't know how I skipped it. Let's see. All right, GFS. The monthly time frame looks crazy. What was the IPO right here? The IPO was at 47-ish. Yeah, let's just say 47. It came down to 32. That should have been your load to boat thing right there. Once it started to hold this level for some time, that's your load to boat indication right there. 3 weeks look good. 2-week look good. Change of character. 4 candles ago, got the supply conquered with the pullback. Fair value got retest and this same high level, the previous high, and then boom, pop up, buy side sweep. How do we know it's a buy side sweep? We're gonna go over here to this, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. These fibs never fib. Fib never fib. So the sweep occurred at 89.21 to 92.63. All of this was a sweep area. So now this area is going to hold a probably like a 4-hour or 2-hour trigger. Take that off now. Okay, 3-day look good. We're still inside of the WTMA. But the daily, I like the daily because we got a fresh arc right here. Oh, it's on the daily. Okay. So we got some room to run up. So we need to close over this WTMA on the daily time frame above 86.22. And then that'll unlock the headroom to that 92.50 area. And then you either look for a break and retest, which is a sweep, or just a hard rejection back down to this liquidity area. And that is GFS and Anto. Anybody else got some tickers they need looking at? Yes, sir, Pascal. Man, appreciate you for coming through, man. I know where you come from. Core weave? Oh, yeah. Dude, how they keep slipping by? They keep, every time I don't look at them, they do something. And I could have swore I had this mapped out too. I know I had this mapped out because I said that it was going to be a freaking trend line. Oh, don't do the snap thing. Bro, come on. Right here. And then it broke and it popped. Okay, so core weave. 2 week don't got enough data. The weekly should. There we go. Core week looks good on the week because core week look good on the week because we're forming a fresh inverse arc. So with this week closing early, we just reclaimed this WTMA. So right now I'm looking at probably like a daily candle closing over 120 to unlock this headroom right here. That can make it run up to 135. So looking at the 3-day, oh my God, that's the cleanest inverse arc I've seen in a while. Like an aggressive inverse arc. It did it last time too. So we got WTMA cloud starting to pop up because this ticker is fairly new. We got the 12 compression with the 12 curling up with the WTMA. So forming this fresh inverse arc on the 3-day, but we keep in mind we still have 2 more days and 20 hours for this candle to close. So basically, the 3-day technically closed yesterday, and now it's starting the next phase of those 3 days. The daily looks good. We did close above the WTMA cloud, so that's good. Yeah, we did. That's good. Let's see. But I don't like it suspended in midair like that, especially at the cloud. It can come back down. It'll probably retest this liquidity area at 113.80 and then try to do something. Then try to pop back up then. What we look pretty good though. It's definitely flagging. You can kind of see it right here. And then you got I'm gonna use this right there. Boom. So you can see it's kind of coming down. So if it does reject, it can come all the way back down to 99. Young Q. Historical support retest. Oh yeah, the monthly look good. Breaker structure right here. Sweep, sweep, and then pull back. So now we're retesting this breaker structure level. 2 week looks good. And just a reminder for my wolfers now. If you see a thin band of the WTMA cloud, think of a whole bunch of WTMAs tightly woven together, like compression, like scrunched, like this. But you know they overlap. I'm just doing it for illustration purposes. It actually goes like that, and the other one go like that, then the one go like that. But yeah, keep that in mind. So once price do break over it, that's when you know you're gonna get those explosive moves. Let's see. Keep rejecting at this trend line right now on the weekly, but I'm pretty sure an announcement will come out pretty shortly about quantum computing, and all of them are going to go insane. And right now we're retesting this historical support right now. It was a historical resistance. You can see from back here. Once it broke over it, it buy side swept, pulled back, boom, explosive move. Now we're retesting it as support. If this establishes itself as support, IonQ can go back up to 72 pretty quick. Because the further it goes up closer to it, the more tapered off these VRVP starts to taper off. Price accelerates. ACLS is buying, bro. I just traded ACLS the other day. Man, that trade plan cooked. It hit all 3 TPs. Let's see. MXL. What's that? I never heard of that one. Excellent. In here. Ooh, wait a minute now. Ooh, hey, who in here dropping them bangers like that? Bernard, hey man, you gotta talk more, man. I like this. This is crazy. I like this. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the month. I'm gonna wait. There it is. Look at that. Let me, because my music about to start playing some craziness, so I'm definitely about to change this. Definitely gonna change it. Hey, and on the outro music, we gonna hear that stack made by Creole. Man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be the outro music. Let me change this real quick. Just gonna play that. Let's see. All right, so MXL, you got a monthly break and retest pattern. Big old fair value gap. It tapped the fair value gap and exploded back up to reject that down move. 2 week looks good. Same breaker structure. Dug into the fair value gap on the 2 week and then popped back up. Weekly is just compression right now. So with this pullback and this constant up and down motion, that's where you get the inverse arc starting to curl downward. But we are still holding the 12 EMA, so that's bullish. This is the chart I like. It's daily. That thing mean. So this is what you want to look for, right? So you got flat top WTMA arc, aggressive move down, change of character, sweep, sell side liquidity sweep, pop up into a buy side liquidity sweep. So now that indicates smart money is trying to, so they already got their positions down here. Smart money is trying to make people panic right here, do an aggressive sell off. Everybody, retail starts to sell off and they're like, oh, appreciate the shares for the cheapo depot. Boom, they get in. Now we probably about to explode on MXL. I never even heard of them. What in the world? MXL versus Qualcomm. What? Oh, bro, hold up. Yeah, let me add that on. Yeah. I ain't gonna waste that. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta put Onto on there. Oh, Onto already on there. I put Core Weed back on there too. Yeah. Dang. Let's see. What's after MXL? MXL looks extremely good. It's gonna hit this 92.70-ish level first. And then they have to get over 93.5 just to keep going up. And they can accelerate to like 108 pretty fast. Let's see. Moderna. Life is short. Hey, are you in my Discord? Are you in Sean's Discord by chance? I just want to know because I got a plan out there for Moderna. You in Sean's? All right, so what I'm finna do just for you. I'm gonna go get my Moderna trade plan that I made yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Oh no, where is it? Oh, I know where it's at. I get it for you. I'm gonna post it in Sean's and in mine. I didn't release it yet, man. I forgot. But I knew the market was closed today, so yeah. What's your name in the Discord? I'm gonna tag you when I do it. I might have to write it down. I forget. I'm an old guy. Let's see. So yeah, Moderna. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over it anyway, though. So Moderna got a crazy monthly monthly chart. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I would form a trend line just right here, just in case. At the top of that, just in case it comes up and rejects. Just in case. This is 97. Because you gotta, with Moderna, you gotta hold that thing for a long time. And I know I did a trade plan because I got 15 calls No, I didn't. I got 65 calls. Oh yeah. I did a trade plan. I think I just gave it to my wife. I don't think I released it. Yep, you're right. So 3-week trigger up here, and a 3-week hidden supply shelf there. Okay, at 160. Oh, you knew? Okay, I got you. So weekly, the 2-week, we just got a fresh breaker structure that closed this week. So that's hella good. And I was talking to LC, the boss, about this. This is how I know I did a trade plan on it. Okay, so we're gonna have the same weekly breaker structure right here, and we close above this 200 right here. So now that unlocks this level of retesting this 69.40 and then 83.75. And then on the daily, we got a sweep area of interest at around 75.50. So you got 3 levels to look out for. Since you're new, I'm gonna convert my trade plan into plain English. I'll drop the Wolf version and the plain English version right after it, just so you can correlate how the language go, and then you'll be good to go. Yup. Let's see. Walmart. I don't like it. Let's see. What consumers at on XLY? Nah, they down 3% on the monthly time frame, dog. No, my bad. They XLP. My bad. They up 0.47%. Dang, it just broke through my little channels I had. That's crazy. All right, so I mean that's a meaningful pullback. It's still holding the 12, so it still is considered bullish on the monthly time frame. But that last month candle is an engulfing candle now. So don't forget that. That was a powerful move. 2-week does not look good at all. Let's see what 3-week look like. 3-week don't look that good. Okay. All right, wait a minute. I'm having a hard time looking at calls on Walmart right now. Simply because we got this change of character right here, which we've seen on other tickers that like we get this change of character and then it does this same move, but usually they reclaim the 12 immediately. This one got rejected at the 12 and the WTMA. And we got a 12 crossing the WTMA cloud. Now, I mean, Walmart is looking real free fallable right about now. But let's wait. I'm gonna go down to a lower time frame just to confirm. Okay, so we rejected at the 200. So look, so we came down, swept at the 200. We hit this hidden day. We popped up, rejected at the 200 proper multiple times. And now we're on the way down. So if this fair value gap don't save us, we're coming back down to 113. And if 113 doesn't hold, that's when we're going down to 110. And then that's when smart money is probably going to pour billions into Walmart. And then it spikes back up to all-time highs because that's how they like to play the game. They like to shake you out of your positions. They get in there, boom, rocket ship. So short term, bearish on Walmart until level holds, fresh inverse arc, and then boom, up to the back to the up. Let's see, GE. I think they're all time highs. Yes, sir. Hey, you know what, Pascal? I'm gonna need a little more consistency out of you, man. All right. I'm gonna need you to drop GE first, like you did every other time, because I know for a fact the last time the last 2 times you put GE up here, it was before it hit 300. All right, so it's at 357. So that's at least $60. All right, so on the monthly, all-time highs, like I was saying. 2-week fresh invert, woo, fresh inverse art. And we just closed that candle. Now we got an interwoven 12 WTMA, and we possibly can get a 12 break on the WTMA cloud. Now, if we get that parabolic move, like, let's see, I'm trying to find, oh man, it's all the way down here. It's gonna be something like this. Let's see when it broke it. It broke it right here, and then it just kept going. Yep. Weekly looks extremely good. Fresh change of character. Level 3 floating candle. Top down, everybody. Lottie dottie, everybody. Hey man, I listen to everybody if they know what they talking about. Nobody listens to me. I just want you, and you know that too. Let's see. Breaker structure again on a daily. Got the retest, barely a retest on it, and then a pop up. So now we're in the active buy side sell sweep. I said buy side sell. A buy side sweep. Just to confirm, let me go ahead and pull them fibs out. Oh, wait a minute. Let him get up. Yep, look at that, man. Come on, man. You see it. But hey, man, I need Mandy in here so she can see the fib and fib live. So yeah, active buy side sweep right now on the daily on GE. So look for some discounts. It possibly can. Let's see where it can pull back to. 4 hour look clean. 2 hours gonna have an arc. It might come down to about right here. Ooh, if it come down here at 352, I'm getting in. Because it's going to sweep hard. It's going to sweep hard and aggressive, and then, it's going to pop back up. Planet Labs. Ooh, God. That daggone IPO tore them up. Man, let me see something. Oh, okay. All right. Sats fell out the sky too. All right, cool. Well, right now, Planet Labs is on discount. How many dollars is down? $22. Not bad. Look at it, 3 week. It's gonna have a fresh. Ooh. Okay, so we can this 3 week 12 can catch this and then make it wick back up to around like 34. That's what we probably can look at right now. 2 week does not look that good. This level needs to hold this 30 area. There goes some liquidity right here at the 2707 area. So that's good. Got a breaker structure, run up, pull back. This is a mean pullback though. I don't like the 3-day at all. Now we talking. All right, so for Planet Labs, what I'm expecting to see from it, if it does hold this 200 right here, price is going to spike all the way back up to around $32 to this 12, and the 12 is going to make it reject. It's going to reject and come back down. It's going to consolidate for about a week or so, and then it'll make the move back up. If it fails that 12 reclaim, it can come back down to $20. Amcor. All time high. had a trade plan on them too. Hey, Jose, did you ever trade Amcor after we talked about it on that live 3 weeks ago? Look at that. ATR, strong momentum and aggressive move. Man, shout out to Sir Hilltop. Because I was calling it out when it was at a 75. And it could not freaking get over 75 to save its life. Golly. I think I expected to move too fast. That's what it was. I got it and it was a beast. See, I told you. See, and I mean, you ain't even pinged me for the trade plan. That's crazy, man. Beat you, man. I thought we were cooler than that, man. So on on the monthly, we got a WTMA tap. Jose done went to sleep on me, man. On the 2 week, we got a decent pullback for 6 weeks, and then that pop. So I was calling it out, I think, around here, and then it just kept getting to this 75, 76 area and then rejecting. Fresh floating candle on the week on top of forming a fair value gap. So that's good. And then on the daily, we got 4 level 3 candles. No, not level 3. 4 floating candles on top of a fair value gap. So here was that break of structure right here. We could get a small pullback before it keep going, because it's in a wide open range right now. Let's go down to the 4. It might be the 3 hour or something. It does a lot of chop. It'll gap up, come down, gap up, come down, gap up. It's gonna be on the maybe the 2, maybe the 2. There it is, 2 hour trigger. Yep. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, it might not pull back. So we got this fresh arc followed by a thin and shallow inverse arc, which can make price go up to. Oh man, I'm not getting copyrighted for this. No sir. Why would they put that in the middle of these instrumentals? See, that's how my videos get copyright. That's crazy. All right, so the 2 hour, all we need now is a WTMA reclaim and a lock candle. So we get that lock candle, MCOR can go right back up to 94 and then 95, 96 area. That's insane how they sprinkled in Michael Jackson, bro. And they gonna detect that 10 seconds of that song, and they were like, yeah, we gotta take this video down. Let's see. Oh yeah, ACLS was a beast. It does a lot of chop though. So on ACLS, watch for the gap ups, because if it gap up, it's just gonna drop. And then the next day it's gonna gap up and drop. So you definitely gotta be careful when you're trading them, especially at this 1 month trigger. So Pascal, when ACLS hit 200, go ahead and tighten that stop loss, man. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna probably push up to like 205, and everybody gonna be like, oh man, we at all time high. And then smart money is gonna snatch that money so fast, it's probably gonna go down to like 185. And then it's gonna reset and then go back over 205. Wait, when was my trade plan for them? I missed my entry. Look at that. 6:15, 4 days ago. That was a refreshed one. 6:12. Let's see where it was on 6:12. Oh shoot, I'm over here looking at weeks. I'm like, what? Right here, it had just got a lock candle. Well, it was the second lock candle. It had just had to change the character. I was waiting for a pullback and it never pulled back. And it popped up without me. So it went up 6:55 the first day. And then the next day it went up 11:48 before it decided to sweep. So that's crazy. That trade plan hit all 3 TPs in 2 days. Wait, if I actually target. Yep, all 3. That's crazy. Yeah, ACLS looks extremely good, but buy side sweep at 200 for sure. So don't get caught lacking. And that is all the tickers that y'all dropped, man. I think I did pretty good. Anybody got any questions? Anybody need extra help understanding how the wolf chart operates or anything? Now I can play my song. I know I ain't gonna get copyrighted for. Yeah, I got a Discord. Yes, sir. Can you start over? I just woke up. All right, Wolf, how you doing? Hey, man, I hope you been killing it. Hit the steady guys this week. Hey, man, hit me up. Hit me up in the DMs. I got something for you. I'm gonna give you a beginner's cheat sheet. Good, but I just woke up. I'm sorry I missed you. Hey, that's why it's live. All this gonna be on here for sure. But no problem. Let me put my Discord link in here. Where is it? Announcements, boom. Now it's not gonna be an announcement. It's gonna be somewhere else. There. Yes, sir. Oh, we have to get some good rest. Man, yo, hey, DC, you don't know the amount of sleep. I might sleep until tomorrow. Like, I might not run trade plans tonight. I might do it tomorrow morning or something. That's how much sleep I'm lacking right now. Yes, sir. Michi, I'm gonna need that. Which one? Was it Hims? Was it Hims? I don't remember. Was it Hims? I'm pretty sure it was Hims. I'm gonna need that. No, it was Qualcomm. I need that trade plan, dog. Appreciate it. All right, y'all have a good day. Rest of your weekend. Happy Juneteenth. I'm finna play the song I made about the trading route, which is my community. And I'm gonna let the credits roll off of that. Hey, actually, if y'all could stay and let me know how it sounds, that'll be even more perfect. So, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. Be blessed.
I run the protocol. I ain't lost shit. They ask me how I trade, how I read the chart, how I spot the move before the move start. I tell them it's the method, it's the discipline. Spell it out for you. Let me say it then. That's the structure. Read the break. That's the trigger. Time to take alignment. All the time frame straight. See confirmation. Now you know it's straight. Keep discipline. That's what make you great. STACK. Do you know what that makes? A trader who don't chase. A trader who don't break. Stack smart, look at it. That's the Creole trades way. Wolf on the chart, I see the whole picture. Institution, no gates, I read every fixture. Like candle printed, floating candle with it. 30-minute confirmation, now I'm in it. PT1 hit, I trim, I don't get greedy. PC2 running, trail stop easy. Ross in the pot and it's getting seasoned. Every candle tells you something for a reason. They see me in the Discord posting plans. Wolf chart loaded, roof protocol in hand. I don't sell dreams, I teach you where to stand. Spell it out one more time so they understand. That's the structure, read the break. That's the trigger. Time to take alignment. All the time frame straight. See confirmation. now you know it's straight. Keep discipline, that's what make you great. S-T-A-C-K, do you know what that make? A trader who don't chase, a trader who don't break. Stack smart, look at it, that's the Creole trades way. If you stack smart, say stack. If you read the chart, say stack. If you run the route, say stack. If you wolf chart up, say stack. The root stay simmering.